Hello, everyone. Time to watch some Samurai Jack. I'm gonna review it now, but what do you know the thing. Jack is back. Oh, well, mine is Fox Rental. They ain't having Fox. I would usually, have my hair up and be wearing my Steven Universe shirt, but it says it's a darker show a little bit, and because my hair, Jack's hair is long and stuff. Sure, why not? That's the reason why. But, I want to do, Samurai Jack. Look, now that I'm looking at it, I kind of, blend in a little, blend into the background, but, dark everywhere. But anyways, I don't know. But, I just finished watching the newest episode of Samurai Jack with my brother, Cerberus. It's episode Xcii, I believe this is episode's name. And again, I had finished the last bit of the first series of Samurai Jack, season 1 through 4, yesterday. Well, I watched it throughout the week, but I finished it yesterday. And to recap everything that just happened right now in this episode, this takes place 50 years after the end of the first series, or the season 4. 50 years later, Jack apparently is detached from time to the point to where he does not age. I don't believe he's immortal, because Aku's still trying to kill him, but he has not aged at all. And again, it's 50 years. He also seems to have some kind of PTSD, his family, as well as all the people he left behind in the past, saying, "You never came back. You never saved us. What happened to your purpose?" And, sorry, let me fix my mic a bit. But, and so, Jack is stuck in the future. He's been wandering for 50 years, immortal, mind you. He still grows facial hair and everything, but he's basically an immortal. And during these 50 years, he's gotten angrier. He's lost his sword, and again, he has PTSD. And the thing is, and even at one point where he even decides not to go save a town at one point. It actually took him about a couple days to go save this town. And the thing is, when I saw that this show was going to be darker and a little bit more stuff, I'm like, all right, sweet. Long as it still is dark, but also still keeps its comedic moments and everything, it should still be very good and good writing and action and stuff. And it does, especially with the scatting robot enemy that's like, "Hey there, Jack. I destroyed this town 3 years, a couple days ago, just for you to flesh you out." And also, again, Jack has lost his sword, but he has an awesome motorcycle, guns and everything. And he freaking wrecks. He wrecks all of Aku's battle beetle things. And then this scatting robot that comes in, which, again, this robot, it's happy because this robot has a lot of comedy in it. Where, he's scatting, summon his swords. He can use a magic pipe to summon golems. And it has swords that, when his sword hits another sword, it makes it explode. And at one point, Jack has a PTSD moment where these ghosts of children are like, "Why didn't you save us, Jack?" And Jack's just like, "No, please, I'm sorry." And this scatting robot looks down at him. He's like, "This samurai's cuckoo," or something like, "This guy's like whoop whoop and doop doop," or something like that. And again, the action is still awesome. It's fast. It's epic. The show is still an experience. And while this is all going on, also, and it's freaking awesome seeing Jack slice and die, either fighting with the guns, or using these two swords he has, or using his armor, which is also itself a weapon, as he puts down the armor shield and the armoring on his shoulders and forms it into shields, just starts blocking stuff. It's freaking epic. And then fudge. And then while this is all going on, again, within about a week, this episode takes place, within about a week, you see that Aku's daughters are born from this one woman who's part of this cult of Aku, because apparently Aku has not been around for a while, even though he's still sending bounty hunters out to go kill Jack. But these baby girls are born, and they're being trained over through this week. And in this week, they're growing from babies to adultish, and or matured, I guess. I don't know. And you even see like one of them who I feel like is probably gonna be like become a partner of Jack at some point. This one girl who has like hair all up like she looks like kind of like an onion, but yeah, it just looks freaking awesome. And again, also Jack loses his sword. From what it looks like he was fighting Aku. From the little flashback we saw, it looks like he was fighting Aku and his sword fell. And also like they change up a bit of how the sword looks too. Instead of having it where it's black with the yellow in the dots, it is yellow with black dots. Which honestly isn't that bad of a change, and it does look pretty awesome. But like there is a slight art style change, but it's pretty much still all the same art style. Like looking at young Jack, which he's the same age throughout same age. He's immortal. But, he, facial hair. Without facial hair, like, he looks like, it doesn't look off, but it's like, okay, his art style is a little bit different. But it still works. And even then, like, at one point, the scanning robot tries to call Aku, sounding like, hey, yeah, he lost his sword. And, Jack interrupts the phone call, but, like, you hear Aku going, hello, hello, which it's a new voice actor, of course. It sounded like one, and it sounded like a new voice actor. It sounds like they're trying to do the same voice, which, honestly, I'll probably have to hear a little bit more. But yeah, you can tell it's you can tell it's a different voice actor. But you can tell like it's still supposed to be Aku, and you also still can tell even from like that little bit like, hello, who is this? Hello, hello. You can still tell that Aku is still going to be hopefully comedic, because that was one of the good things about Aku in the first 4 seasons is he's a very comedic villain. It's like, again, in one of the episodes on the last one, like when he talks about him and Jack fighting each other, and then Aku turns into a bird and flies and goes, I'll get you, samurai! And flies away, and then he comes back and says, see what I mean? See, that's what's going to happen over and over again. Like, something like that. It's still funny. And I feel like Aku is probably going to be like that still, and honestly, I hope that's how it's going to be, like, at the, like, end, like, he's still going to be a comedic villain, but still, you know, menacing. But yeah, this episode was good, and like you feel a little bit for like the onion-headed Aku daughter, as like she's like they're being trained by these like Aku nuns, and one of them like even feels sunlight for the first time, looks out like, oh, look at the beauty, and like the mother's like, you see yes, look at the beauty that our master Aku has created, but the evil samurai is out there, and you must kill him. And then like he says, so you now must be punished for doing something that you weren't supposed to. And you see in shadow as this giant like Aku soldier beat the living out of this little girl, and I was like, oh my lord. But it is freaking awesome, like just them just like the powers of it. And then towards the end, it leaves on the cliffhanger of, you know, Jack won. He basically has this giant sword because he doesn't have his sword. Has this giant sword that he picked up from the skit-scanning robot and just freaking cleaves the robot in half. And it takes the skit-scanning robot's sword. And I'm just thinking, it'd be kind of cool if everything that Jack has now, the guns, the armor, the motorcycle, he all stole from enemies he's killed. And then in the end, also, Aku's daughters are trained within a week. And they get the mask of Aku, and they all run out to go fight Jack. And then that's like the end of the episode is, watch out, watch out. And I'm like, fine! I gotta wait a week now. But it's really good. It really, really is good. Jeez. It's so good. And like, even like the clip for the next episode, like it has Aku, it has Jack like monologuing over like a little bit of a scene, like was saying, no matter how many robots Aku sends, I will kill them all. They're just nuts and bolts. They're just nuts and bolts. So I'm just thinking, wow, it's gonna suck when he has to kill something that's actually living. Because in all of the original Samurai Jack season 1 through 4, he does fight majority robots. If anything, all robots. If they're not, they're freaking golems. Like I don't think he actually ever did kill anyone. I'm trying to remember. I don't think he ever did. So it's going to be a question now, what's going to happen when he does kill someone? And again, this is all while he thinks that Aku's daughters are robots. So I kind of want to know what's going to happen there. And also, I want to know what's going to happen with Onion Head. Like, is Onion Head... I don't know her name, so I'm going to call her Onion Head. I wonder if Onion Head is going to join Jack at some point. Because, again, there's only going to be 10 episodes of this. 10 episodes. Also, apparently, Geist got, like, a sneak peek somewhere. I have no idea where. Somewhere in California, I guess. But he got, like, a sneak peek of the first 3 episodes. I'm like, fudge! I want to see the sneak peek. I want to watch all the first 3 episodes. He told me it was good, and it is. The first episode is freaking awesome. I can't wait for the next ones. But, yeah, the episode... This was awesome. I cannot... Well, of course I can wait. But, can't wait. But, man, the new episode's going to come, and it's going to be awesome. Jack is, again, blowing enemies down with guns. And it's not like, oh, yeah, just guns. Like, no, I want to see the sword come back. I'm, like, wondering... Where is the sword? And Aku apparently hasn't come to these, like, covenants of him for a while now, too. I was thinking maybe Jack actually ended Aku. Because Jack says he's found no way to get home. And, again, like, it's because he has to go back to that junkyard full of warriors where that blue Blandon looking dude is. And, he has to go through that portal. That's the portal that's going to take him home. It's already said that it's the first series in, I think it was season 3. Of Samurai Jack, so it's still, you know, part of that. It's still in that time. That's when that's supposed to happen. But he's supposed to be, of course, like around now. His beard is slowly growing. His beard is supposed to grow. His beard is supposed to be, like, super long by that point. He's supposed to have a crown on his head, and he's supposed to have the sword back. And that's probably going to be, like, towards the end of these 10 episodes. Which... I want to say, like, as long as this last season is good, it closes the book on the chapter and everything, and it's just straight on awesome. Because, again, it's not like having for, like, an entire series where you have to, you know, put, like, okay, we have to spread the story out between all of this. No, this is the final season. This is the last one. We throw all our money into this. We throw everything into this. And we're going to, you know, go through all this. And the thing is, also there's a cool scene where, in the beginning where he saves this little girl and his mother, and she says, Jack? And it has a question mark. And it's like, oh, crap. He's now, like, yeah, he's recognized. Like, he's now, like, recognized where, like, I guess the kids already knew who he was, but still. It's just kind of awesome seeing something like that. Oh, no. This episode was awesome. I definitely want to see more. I so want to see more. I want to see more Jack fighting. I want to see more of the Aku daughters. Like, what's going to happen? Like, is he going to kill one of the Aku daughters? Aku himself, what has he been doing? Because, again, like I said, I thought what was going to happen was, at least for the sword, was we're not going to see what happened to the sword, but it's going to be like, Aku has actually been defeated for a while now. Like Jack sealed Aku away in his sword a long time ago. Within these 50 years, he sealed him away already. It's just Jack never found a way to get back home to stop all of this from happening. Or something like that. Well, then again, he would still need a sword to fight Aku in the past. But still, I was like, oh, crap. That would have been kind of cool. But, yeah, he lost the sword. Now he has to go find his sword. He has to find his way back to that warrior's junkyard. This episode's freaking awesome. I so want to see more. Either way, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. If you want your videos I've done, put the description below or the links around me. The little subscription button, I believe, is right there. If I remember correctly, it's always there where I put the subscription button. Right there. And then the other videos are around here. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. If you want your videos that I've done, fudge me. No, Juan. This isn't a Star vs. the Evil review. This is Samurai Jack review. But either way, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you're everything I've done, click the links below, subscription button's right there. And we will see you later. Jack is back! Not yet. Nighty-night!